Hi, it's Alvina again. I don't know why I waved like this. But anyways, it's Alvina again from Mind Be Well, an online counseling platform. Thank you again for tuning in. I know today we're talking about emotions, but I just want to kind of check in with you. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm still working from home. Trying to, dress up a little here and there, as you can see, just a little bit. But today, like I said, emotional self care. So, have you been hiding your emotions lately? Because I'm talking to you. Like, everyone is always thinking you are this positive light when inside your emotions are screaming. They want to get out, they want you to notice them. They're saying that you're dismissing them, because you're thinking they're just going to go away, or you feel that your emotions and how you feel, it doesn't matter with everything that's going on right now, but it does. If that's you in any way, it's really about time to start taking care of your emotions, which can impact how you think and behave. And also, when you continue to let certain unpleasant emotions sit, they get stuck in your body in some way, and that can turn into a whole list of challenges from headaches or maybe tension in certain areas of your body. We can get into that in another video. Comment, if you want to see this video in the future, and I will make it happen. But your body is always looking for the signal to know it's time to relax, or that you've dealt with certain emotions so that you can get back to a balanced state. And if it never gets that signal because those emotions are just sitting there, that's really not a good look for how you're just living your life right now. So, I thought I could bless you with a few things for the upcoming week to really focus on your self care. Let's call it the Emotional Self Care Challenge. If you have other thoughts on what I should name it, please let me know. And I'll try to do more of these with other areas of self care. So, um, are you ready? Okay, let's go. All right. So, I think to know emotional self care, it's about how you embrace emotions as they come. So, we have pleasant and unpleasant emotions, and the reasons our emotions are important, I'm about to drop some knowledge on you, is that really they're intense and short lived reactions you have towards a stimuli. This could be a person, a memory, or situation. At times, there's a tendency to let certain emotions just fester. We experience something unpleasant, we show some emotion in some way, but that's where it may stop. Instead of getting more into checking in on how this emotion affected you, you may go on about your day. Then you may wonder why all of a sudden you're in a bad mood, or maybe you're quick to snap at the next person that talks to you, or you just can have difficulty concentrating. It's because you didn't check in with what this emotion did to your thoughts or maybe your behavior. Managing your emotions, experiencing them, not denying them, and having ways to cope with unpleasant ones is important in how you're able to really live your life and not be paralyzed by the unpleasant emotions that can arise. So, to prioritize your emotional self care, let me share a few things that could be helpful. So, the first thing, let this be the week that you disconnect from a few things, maybe for 30 minutes to an hour. I think ask yourself, what is something you need to disconnect from? Watching too much TV, scrolling through social media, work, unhealthy thoughts, maybe unhooking from those unhealthy thoughts. I think when you create a system in disconnecting from the things that take you away from being productive, being present, or it impacts your mental health, you're creating a way to have some balance in the emotions you experience. Because one of the important things with this is that you know the control you can have. If you continue to participate in certain tasks that create a roller coaster of emotions, then it's about really reflecting on how healthy this is for you and the way it can make you feel after the fact. All right, so second, I think it's important to check in with yourself. When was the last time you did that? We may check in with others, but what about self? So for this week coming up, create a schedule on how you check in on yourself to see where your emotions are. Asking yourself, how do I feel right now? Is there anything I need to manage how I'm feeling? What is the first step that I can take to manage this way I'm feeling right now? If you're fine, you're happy, move on. But if you're not, I think create a plan on how to deal with unpleasant feelings. And so it's something that you continue to go to when those emotions arise. Next is make journaling a habit. I said it, journaling. So, at times you may have all these overwhelming emotions, and maybe you don't have a way to talk to someone. Maybe because you feel others don't want to hear what you're going through, or maybe you feel you can deal with it on your own. Whatever your reason, journaling can be a great outlet. And let's get rid of all the thoughts you may have of what you've heard about, what journaling is. Writing can be a very therapeutic process to release your emotions. It's helpful to have journal prompts so you don't get bored. Maybe something like, today this emotion showed up and this is how I handled it, or this emotion made me uncomfortable today and this is why. I think with writing, it's about setting time to do this, having an alarm for how long you're going to do this, continuing to write until your allotted time is up. And it's also being able to write how you want. This isn't anyone's journal but yours, so get things out. And I think also it can be helpful in problem solving, and hopefully at times it can help with having a new perspective, or having just, a new way that you approach situations with a clearer mindset. So, lastly, treat yourself to do one nice thing for yourself when uncomfortable emotions arise. So, instead of coming down on yourself, let's use some kind words here. So, use maybe a certain mantra like, I will be okay. I will get through this. Maybe you need to rest, or maybe it's cooking a nice meal, or ordering that DoorDash that I like, taking a relaxing walk. I think you have to accept that some days are going to be better than others. And for those tough days, still bless yourself with some kindness, because you can't and won't be strong all the time. It's just about being patient with yourself on those days that don't turn out like you would like, but having a list of things that can be helpful. I mean, let's be honest, like uncomfortable emotions, like we don't want to experience them. We don't want to be dealing with them. We don't want to feel them, because it makes us have to deal with reality in some way. But I think when you have an approach on how you address these emotions, I think the intensity of them reduces when you create little plans for yourself. So hopefully those tips were helpful. Please comment below on if you try this or what you thought about this video. But I just want to say thanks again for tuning in. Once again, I'm Alvina from Mind Be Well. I hope you continue to come back to just really gain a new perspective on ways you can disconnect from the imbalance life is creating, while gaining some tools from me to just refresh and regain control over aspects of your life that need some attention. Please check out my other videos on just, how to, focus on certain goals, and also just virtual burnout. But tune in again. Also, download a free self-care checklist from the website, and I'll put the description below. But yes, thank you again, and I will see you very soon. All right, bye.